Quick shout out to my Patreons who keep this channel going. You can join my Patreon down in the description below. What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. So we're interacting to the 4th episode of Log Horizon. This one's titled Escape. I apologise that it has taken so long to get to this one. I have no intention of dropping this series. I've been loving the first few episodes. It's just that, unfortunately, it just happened to coincide that the main reasons I had to take momentary breaks and sort some things out, it just happened to be Thursdays. I don't know. It's just coincidence that it just happened to be a Thursday, and as such, I am now quite far behind. I'm trying not to push myself to catch up either, because in pushing myself to catch up, I just risk screwing myself over schedule-wise again. For those of you who don't know, I made a post on Discord and on Patreon about it, and mainly tied to both just busy real life just happened to kick up this month, and also my sleep is just a mess. Like, it always has been a bit of a mess. It's just getting worse as time goes on, and as a result, I'm having to seek other options for it. Hence why I now have sleeping meds, which I haven't had to take yet, but they are always on standby in case I need them. I think that's the best case. I don't want to just get into a routine of constantly using them, because if I'm constantly using them, then they're starting to get diminishing effects, and it's like, yeah, I don't want to deal with that. So right now, I'm still good, and have been for the entire almost week or so now that I've caught up. So we're going to get our 2 episodes out today, provided Funimation wants to work with me. Funimation can be very iffy. Last time I tried to just get the videos of this done, so I actually have the videos for the picture-in-picture Patreon versions. Funimation has said no last time I tried that, so fingers crossed for this one. Anyway, from last we left off, and this is mainly for me rather than you guys who are watching this, just to help refresh my memory, we are on our way to Susukino to rescue Sarara, who has now been taken into the care of Nyanta, who's looking after her whilst we're there. I assume going to be part of our main party going forward once we establish that, or a recurring side character at least. We have kind of angered a guild master, Demiquas, is that how you say his name? It's been so long. So it seems like he's going to be our first real villain. Well, I mean, we had our PvP combat already, but now we're going to have an actual mini-boss, essentially, for our party to deal with. Probably we'll get to see Nyanta in action as well. Maybe Sarara's supporting as well, I'm not quite sure. I assume she's a support character. Like, they mentioned a bunch of her stuff, like, early on. I think she's like a maid or something. But I'm sure she has adventuring capabilities as well, hence why she was out here. But, yeah, we also went through the Depths of Palm, which is a dungeon. We were cutting through it because it would be much easier to go through the dungeon than it would be to try and fly over it, just because of all the monsters in the sky. And, yeah, we're going to get through the mountain somehow, so the dungeon seems like the best option. We came up across a brand new boss, one that they've never fought before, so the new update, the Novosphere Pioneers, that was the name of the game update that caused them to be trapped in this, in the Elder Tales game. So, yeah, we are on our way there, and I think this episode we will be there. I mean, the episode's called Escape, so I guess we're going to be trying to get in and get out with them. We've got to make contact with them, although, have we already made contact with Nyanta? I think Nyanta is aware of us on our way, right? I can't remember the specifics, but I think he's aware that we are on our way. Who specifically, I don't think he knows, but considering that we're meant to be getting there rather rapidly, he must be assuming we're somewhat powerful at least, but I guess we'll see. We're going to load the episode up here. As per usual, here on YouTube, these are time-based form actions. If you want to see full picture, you can go to my Patreon down in the description below. £4 a month gets you access to all picture reactions I do on the channel, which is everything from this season and future seasons, backdated shows, Patreon request shows like this one, movie reactions coming back, full unedited movies will be on Patreon, timer versions will also be on YouTube, but picture will be on Patreon here. We're starting on the 23rd, which is Tuesday, with Your Name, which, I mean, we all kind of figured that would be the movie to win, right? So, yeah, we'll be watching that one. And then, yeah, here on YouTube, time-based as per usual. Bottom left of the screen, you'll see the time for the episode. I count down 3, 2, 1, play. And on play, you start the episode, I start the episode, and we'll be in sync. Watch this one Funimation, since that's where I can legally view this here in the UK. We have the Funimation logo to start, and that's it. So about 7 seconds logos, give or take. I'll call them out as they go past. You can also use screen flash on my face or the mic, you tell when he's transitioning. So, with all that said, let's get into the first of this week's episode, shall we? In 3, 2, 1, play. Funimation, cheers. Here we go. We went like 400 kilometers, was it, in the end? This is where we're heading, right? Yeah. Oh, OP time. Okay. I do like this song. It's a very addictive song, actually. It really is. I think we're going to be sticking with it for a long time as well. Because if I remember correctly, I think I've seen somewhere that they use this song for season 2 as well. Or maybe the second half of season 1. I can't remember. I know we'll be with this song for a long time, but... Brigandia is the name of the guild that Demicus is running, right? Probably. No, we're on the phone. Okay. Probably can't leave. Right, yeah. We have to make the journey all over again. Huh? Okay, private zones. So we're going there to plan ahead before we leave. Okay. Mm-hmm. Escape indeed. Sure. Democas, okay. Not Demoquas. Hmm. Oh. What a greeting. Chief? Okay. Swashbuckler. So they are well acquainted. Well, yeah, because you got one of the best tacticians, right? There. Guessing debauchery tea party. Quite the image. I wonder. Mm-hmm. Okay, we'll agree. Could be. Hmm. Oh. Okay. Mm-hmm. But okay. Bad news, basically. Mm-hmm. if only you knew. I guess a fight's inevitable to get out, right? Aha. I'm just gonna walk out. I didn't think you were serious, but sure. Oh, 100% they will. Yeah. Mm. Mm-hmm. But they have no information on our boy or the fact that we got two more still with us. Well, they know about Naosugu, but they don't know about Katsuki. Very confident. Yep. Waiting. Hmm. Demi-gas. Okay. We're intentionally riling him up. Okay. Uh-huh. He's a monk, but there's something else to him. He's probably multi-classed. I like Nyanta a lot already. We're intentionally riling him up. Is he like Berserker? Barbarian, maybe? Hmm. Hmm. One dark with grey steel, okay. Hmm. Here we go. Jesus. The plan is starting. Grapple class, yep. Mm-hmm. Cast times, yes. Recast times, yep, makes sense. Mm-hmm. Very familiar. Okay. So they rely on their momentum. Say that once you've actually landed a hit. Oh, he actually has handled a lot of hits. Fair enough. It's part of the plan still. Oh, hello. Mm-hmm. Okay. So very much an ailment class. Okay. Mm. I mean, how is this not a fair fight? Yes. Everyone? Gonna break the one on gonna break the one duel. Okay. Can't win fair. Hey. I wouldn't worry too much about that. Druid class, yeah. Very slow, but it's continuous. Hmm. Natsuko is in less danger, I think. Mm-hmm. Nice. It's very slow healing, though. You say that. This must be part of the plan somehow. Oh boy. Oh boy. Ho ho ho. 10 seconds of invulnerability. Okay. All damage. Mm-hmm. You say that. What's the plan here? Because the healing is so slow. He's okay. Here we go. What's it gonna be? That look. Hey, there's the form binds. Nice. That's what, like 5k damage or so? Wait, there's still one on him, isn't there? There is still one on him. Holy shit. Holy shit. Nice work, Akatsuki. Hmm. So what did they do? Yeah, it's like it's 1,000 damage per vine, right? Yeah. And you had like over 10k health still. So what the hell did they do? Okay. Oh, they stacked it. Alright. So you can stack. Uh-huh. So all of them were gone, then recast. Then cut 4. So that'd be 9k plus the thing. I mean, it is if you practice that move a lot. They've absolutely done it before. Well, Yes, we have. He's still got a fawn on him. I mean, just... Well, I mean, he's got 1 health, to be fair, but whatever. Sure you are. Yep. She got the kill on him. Nice. Good for you, bub. Good for you. He's gonna be a recurring problem, isn't he? And we summon our flying beasts. And of course, Nyanta has one as well. Back at his time with the Tea Party. That was a good episode. Alright, so we've got our recurring antagonist. But it's going to take him... It'll take him a couple of weeks to get back down to Akiba, so... That's not too soon of a problem. Might be a problem if we ever go back up north, but... I don't suspect we'll have much reason for a while anyway. Nice CD as well. Yep. Shocking truth, sure. Interesting. Return to Akiba. Okay. Interesting. Okay, I'm going to ask this now as well, because this is something I did for World Trigger. Because much like this show, for some reason this was a big thing back in older shows like 2013, the 2012-2014 time period, and definitely earlier than that as well. Having these older like previews for next episodes. World Triggers got incredibly spoilerish. Like, incredibly spoilerish. This one, I feel like Log Horizons are not as bad, but I'm just gonna put that question out there for those watching along. Would you recommend that maybe I skip those bits as well? So we just watch the ED through and then end it right there, like I'm doing currently with World Trigger? Or do you think the previews are too invasive? Because just based on that one, and from what I remember, they don't seem too bad, especially compared to World Triggers, but let me know your thoughts on that, and I'll change it accordingly. I can't change it for the next episode because I'm about to go record it, but yeah, let me know your thoughts on that. Anyway, good episode. Very, very good episode. Enjoyed that one a lot. We have set up a recurring enemy in the form of Demicus, but that shouldn't be too bad of a problem. I don't think Demicus is ever going to be too big of a deal, but I guess we'll see. What truth about this world Nyanta could possibly reveal, I have no idea, but, you know, I guess we'll find out. So Nyanta is voiced by Joji Nakata, who was, the principal from Assault League Bouquet. That makes a lot of sense. Other than that, Congo from Land of Lustrous, that makes a lot of sense as well. Anyone else I should really remember? Apparently he was a narrator in Arpeggio Blue Steel. Good to know. Played a character in it as well. Was narrator in Amagami SS. Interesting. Was in Wagnaria. Awesome. Okay. Good to know. God, Wagnaria was such a good show. Or Working, to give it its other name. I missed that show. Like, I'm so glad it got 3 whole seasons out of it. And then even a special on top of that, 50-minute special, like... Yeah, it was so good. I never watched, what was the other one? www.working. I never watched that version of it. Because it's like the alternate one. But yeah. I might check that out sometime in my own free time. Because I did enjoy the original Working a lot. So anyway. Yeah, back to Log Horizon. Good episode. Yeah, for 2013, 2014, it still looks good. Like, it still holds up. I think that's one of the beautiful things about Japanese animation, is that there are very obviously shows nowadays that look and are animated so much better as the technology improves and budgets increase, and you can actually have a lot more people working on this, and it's more profitable. I don't know if anime is necessarily more profitable nowadays than it used to be, but I assume that with it becoming... I think anime is definitely more mainstream nowadays, thanks to the big shows like Dragon Ball and Naruto and what else, like One Piece and things like that. And then even like more modern ones like Jujutsu Kaisen's done a good job of that. SAO was a huge hit for the West. But now that that's happening and there's huge international audiences, shows are looking better, and there's a constant drive in the anime industry to improve and look better. And, well, some are set in their ways and will do the old standard of stuff and just kind of churn out something similar. There are still a lot of shows that are pushing boundaries, and Log Horizon is one of the big original, like one of the big wave of isekais that came out in this time period. It's one of the few that I haven't actually seen, which is why I'm very glad to be watching it now. And I'm really, really enjoying it right now. Whether it's going to be my favorite isekai of all time, I don't know. I've watched quite a few isekais, so that list would be quite packed. And I have a lot of love for isekais. Things like Ascendance of a Bookworm, Yojo Senki, the currently releasing Jobless Reincarnation. I have a lot of love for these types of shows. And so far, Log Horizon is a very, very nice addition to that. But yeah, I'm curious to see where the main story of this show ends up going. Like, what is the main story? I think we're going to get that with Yanta revealing a truth of the world or something. Whatever that could possibly be, I have no idea. But I think that might start to give us a main plot for the multiple seasons that are going on, or just at least this season, and at least our next arc, anyway. That should hopefully take us up to about mid-season. But I guess we'll see. So, thank you everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed that one as much as I did. Leave a like if you did, as well as your comments what you thought of the episode. Sorry it took so long to get back to this one, but we're back into it now. And we're going to be doing double episodes every Thursday now. When shows go on hiatus and such as like recap episodes like Promised Neverland had last week, I'm going to try and slip some Log Horizon episodes in that gap, because I am technically behind 4 episodes on this show from my original schedule. I would like to catch up on that without pushing myself too much, so if a show goes on break or has to be pulled for whatever reason, I will insert Log Horizon into that space instead. And then at the end of the season, as shows finish and there's that little mini gap between the end of this season and the beginning of next, that gap's kind of short for winter into spring. Usually that gap is the longest when you go fall into winter. That's usually the biggest gap you get. So I'll try and fill in some Log Horizon episodes in there, because I want to get all 25 done by the end of the season. That's quite the push though. So we'll see how I manage that. Because I've missed so many episodes, I might not be able to hit that, but I want to try and get as much of it done as possible, because hopefully then that means we can maybe move on to season 2 if we get supported to do so. So we'll see. But don't forget to hit subscribe to see next week's episode, as well as the rest of the Winter 2021 line you can find on the channel. Thank you for watching. Until next time, see you guys later.